We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Let's go! Let's go!
Heading left after the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Shotgun formation, here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Picks up 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Dip 3 soda. Here we go.
And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Barry. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Is incomplete. It's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
Darts! Check! Come on, set!
Here's the handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive.
Trumpet! Kill! Six remain! To the line!
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Kill!
Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. In the red area, it's Lee.
Running back with the carry. Tackle at the 10-yard line. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And they tack on the extra point.
LSU 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Berry. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Gain of 3. Second down coming up.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18! Ready!
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Using his legs, it's Berry. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The tackle is made at the 50. Brings up 2nd down. Music note! Music note! Drum!
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Picks up 7.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Keller. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Military stunt. Got it?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts a right on the money, and he just drops it.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. Kill. 221 wing, 221 wing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Sooners are in the red zone now.
Four.
First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Time for one more play here in the quarter.
Military stunt! Military set up!
There's the handoff. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Cooler!
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
A 15-yard loss.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack. Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Berry. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
By the running back. Gain of 9. Second down coming up.
Here's the second down play.
Let's go!
Handoff on a single back formation. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Picks up 4. Brings up second down.
Here comes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Picks up 3. Brings up third down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
Football 7, on the ready. Here we go. Hey, camper.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Keller. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Handoff from the shotgun. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, Everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, this is what everybody wants to see. A wide receiver and a corner, one-on-one. Here it's the corner route. Both of them have a shot to come up with it, but it's the receiver that fights for the ball and comes up with it.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10.
22, water.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Trumpet. Fly trumpet.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
That makes
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
Dip 3 soda. Dip 3 soda. Rerun. Here we go. Here we go.
And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Oklahoma, 10.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
Darts. Brad.
And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's second down after that completion.
Come on, Seth.
From the shotgun, drops back. Sure hands. It's Jordan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up.
Set ready. Set up.
Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32.
Base 27 jump.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Six propane.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Ready, on set.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Oklahoma, 10.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive.
Sooners will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. That's a bizarre play. Goes backwards all the way to the end zone for a safety.
Boy, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
36. And the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Cooler 18. Hey, flyer. Ready. Set up.
And he drops back in the gun. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he finally goes down near midfield. That's a solid return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground to see if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Tackle is made at the 48-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Charcoal, charcoal, charcoal. Kill. Cornhole, 88. Cornhole.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First and 10 now for the offense.
Music note, music note. 22.
Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. You make the tackle inside the 30, it'll be first down there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
This is the 6th play on the drive.
Set, ready.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Runs right over the defender. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Near the 6-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Get 3 soda. Let's go.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They can't get him to the ground.
Running back, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 22. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First down here for this offense.
Military stunned.
Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Brings up
Oh, I love the
second
go
down.
route. They don't quite connect here, but, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Incompletion makes it second down.
Cooler, ready.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks right and lets it fly. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
Come on, set.
Single back takes the handoff. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And here's the handoff. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Ball carried by the running back. Tackle is made near the 48-yard line. Brings up third down.
And now from the pistol formation.
Flag.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Loses 2. Second down coming up.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going.
Charcoal.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. The shotgun running play call. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Knocked down near the 3-yard line. Brings up
second down and goal upcoming.
6 propane. 6 propane. Set hut.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase, offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team, unfortunate on the other side.
Here comes the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over. First and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Here we go.
They're going to run it. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
22, water. 1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
It's second down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
So second down after the incompletion.
Fly trumpet.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He fires downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Sooners keep the football on the move.
Let's go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5.
Cooler.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, knocked right through.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma, 17.
Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Set, ready.
Leaning on the run game here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Carried by the running back. Picks up 1. Brings up second down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. The back's got it again. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love to see this with a lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line and your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Flow. Ready.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
You know they pay me extra for this.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.